Hi, welcome to this video. We're talking about identity assurance, and we're going to show you how we can provide identity assurance using multi-factor authentication for a web application, and we're going to use the Amazon Web Services console for this. But first, why are we doing this? It is time to rethink security. We keep throwing money and resources at the problem, and we continue to get worse and worse results. Investing in identity and access management can reduce up to 50% of your risk of a data breach. Ultimately, what you want to do is you want to start by minimizing or centralizing the identity stores and providing mechanisms for identity assurance. There's a technology that has been around for a long time, and it's multi-factor authentication, and you can use that for that purpose. And here's how easy it is you can do it with Centrify. In this particular case, I have what is called an authentication profile. And authentication profiles can have both step-up methods and multi-factor authentication methods. I have also an application, and it's the AWS application using SAML. I already have centralized administration here because this is all based on an identity store that I control, which is Active Directory, and I have also role-based access control. What that means is that only people who belong to these roles are going to be able to access this application. But I want to take it to the next level. I want to make sure I can add a policy. And this policy can be very, very robust. You can add policies to control, for example, from where people are accessing your application. For example, you may add a filter in which you can say, well, I don't want anybody from the outside of my organization or coming from outside my organization to launch this application. You have different things like date time, like the location, and risk-based profiles as a condition. In this case, I'm just going to keep things very simple. I'm going to add privilege elevation here as the profile. And now when I go as my user here, and notice that I have my iPhone here, and let's go ahead and revive it to make sure that this is very interactive, right? And what I want to make sure is that when I access that application, that I get the proper challenges. So I'm going to click on AWS Role SSO. And notice that I'm being challenged for multi-factor authentication, right? And notice that I have different options here. I can even make it a phone call, or I can make it a text. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's just make a phone call. So my phone should ring. So I'm going to accept the phone.
Hello, this is Centrify. Please complete your authentication by pressing pound or hash key.
So I'm pressing the pound key.
Authenticated using Centrify.
And the rest is going to be done by the REST API. Notice that now in the SAML, the way I have this laid out, I have to pick up a role. So in this case, it's going to be EC2. And this person is going to be able to get access to AWS console, providing identity assurance because I use the step-up mechanism, and we accomplished what we wanted, right? So this is one use case. It's a web application. In the next video, we're going to talk about access to EC2 instances.